Our first film is Life with Mikey, starring Michael J. Fox, who was once a child star and now works as a talent agent specializing in child stars. One day his pocket is picked by a 10-year-old girl on the street, and after he catches up with her, he's fascinated by her gift of gab. Convinced she has a future in show business, Fox brings her back to the office to meet his brother and partner, played by Nathan Lane.
She's dying to act, and my gut instincts tell me she's got what it takes. Why isn't she in school?
I'm off for Christmas.
Well, Christmas is 3 weeks away, honey.
I'm very religious. You got a problem with that?
That's Christina Vidal as the unimpressed and very self-possessed future star there. There's a cute later scene in the film when she's taken to dinner by one of Fox's obnoxious little former clients who has left Fox's agency for a high-powered firm.
You listen to me. You think you're going to be 12 forever? You're not. You're going to get bigger and uglier and hairier. In a few years, when nobody will hire you, Spiro will drop you like a hot potato. But Michael and Ed will always be there for you.
And that's David Krumholtz, very good as the little creep there. Fox eventually becomes almost a father to his new discovery, identifying with her because of his own days as a child star. And when she gets a crush on a kid in her class, he tries to build up her confidence.
You're not ugly. Can you say that? Can you say, I'm not ugly?
Life with Mikey has some endearing moments, and I enjoyed all of the performance by Christina Vidal, a no-nonsense kid who is smart and can act and doesn't make the mistake of milking her role for pathos. But the movie doesn't tell much of a story. It seems to meander from one event to another, and it doesn't really have a third act at all. I sat there liking the young actress and wondering why Michael J. Fox seemed to be without a clue in a lot of his big scenes, and then I figured out it was because the screenplay never really develops any tension or interest for his character. There are the ingredients here for a fun comedy, but there is no payoff.
And that's, you're quite right, Roger, and that's because if you think about the Michael J. Fox character, the big problem for him is, will his little agency business go under, okay, with this little twerp kid leaving it, you know, possibly. And yet, if it succeeds, he's going to be unhappy because he hates being an agent for these kids. So he's in a lose-lose position as far as our rooting interest is concerned, so that doesn't work at all.
You know, that could have been fixed so easily with 2 lines of dialogue in which he loves the agency. This agency has become his life, and he loves working with kids, but he's a bad businessman. And then it would have created all the tension you needed.
All right, here's another approach. They could have said, let's make it sharp-edged rather than warm and fuzzy and cuddly, and show, you know, the real stage mothering and the real conniving. In other words, not do it as sort of a little storybook, sweetheart, little fantasy. Either approach would have been better.